right. Hi, Ms. Downs. How are you?
How are you?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, we're here on, you have two charges against you. One is violation of a municipal ordinance. And, oh, by the way, your lawyer's here. State your appearance.
Good morning, this is Attorney Jara McLaurin. I think it's the,
Volume is on this one.
I think it's the mic.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the devil was. That was Jared McLaurin's.
It's good morning, Ms. Downs. I'm
There
Attorney
we go.
Jara McLaurin.
Okay, there we go. All right, so he is, okay, is there a probable cause argument first?
No, Judge, and I just want to let the court know that I spoke with the Assistant City Attorney, Tom Moss, this morning about this matter, and he was willing to go along with whatever the court issued as far as a ruling on this case.
Okay. I'll accept that representation, you being an officer of the court. So what's intended on the MO violation? What would you like to see happen?
Well, Judge, from reading the probable cause affidavit, there's a probable cause argument. I don't know if Ms. Downs had another, because I haven't had an opportunity to speak with her, I don't know if she wants me to do something other than what it is that I'm going to request, but I was just going to request a withhold and court costs from the court, taking notice of the time that she served. And I know typically in these MO cases, when I used to be here on a regular basis, the court cost was something like $78. So that's what I was going to ask for.
Okay. I read it. Okay. Well, let me ask the state, what's going to happen with the other state? What's the state's, oh, it's to pretrial. So it's, I'm assuming it just goes back to Judge Diaz. That's it. So that just sits as not going to be resolved. Okay. All right, ma'am. So Mr. McLaurin is asking that I just take a plea from you for no contest and that you receive a withhold of adjudication ISS court costs against you, which are about $70-something. Mr. McLaurin, so he didn't get a chance to talk to you. Would you rather, it's a little unusual because you haven't spoken to her yet. So she doesn't even know that's what you're asking. Let me ask North Broward. We've done this in the past. North Broward, is there a phone number that can she use the phone because she's in quarantine?
Excuse me, Your Honor?
Is she able to use the phone?
Yes, there's a free phone in the cells, Your Honor. So
Okay.
if she's calling someone, yes, she can use the phone.
All right. So should Mr. McLaurin call that number or should she call a number? Is there a number that he can call? That's usually what's given to me.
The public defender's number?
No, it's not the public defender. She's got private counsel. And I want him to be able to speak with her privately, just so that I can understand what she wants to please. So what's the phone number in the cell? Yeah?
Call him.
Yeah, we could do that. What's your phone number, Ms. Drake?
6172. He can call the number at my desk, or she can call the number at my desk.
831-6172. And then I'll move.
Okay,
And Judge, just so the court is aware, as the court noted, Ms. Downs does have another case.
Yeah.
2128 MO38. It's out of the town of Dayton. I do represent her in that case. To see if she wants to resolve both cases, Judge, and I'll let the court know.
All right. So, but you got to talk to her about that.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Okay, I'll have her call him shortly. Your Honor.
Great. And then obviously you're going to confer with the state regarding the state case. Oh, wait, it's an MO. That's an MO case too. I apologize. I didn't realize. Is that, let me just look at the pretrial warrant. Oh, failed to report. Okay. She was placed on standard pretrial and she didn't report. A resolution for this would be great. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put you on mute. Okay. Ms. Downs, the deputy is going to give you a phone number for you to call your attorney over here. Okay. You have a phone that you have access to. I want you to use that phone, call your attorney. I'm going to put you on mute so you can talk to him. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try to resolve everything right now.
I did a Skype one on the first one, and I didn't realize I was on mute.
Yeah, these could get tricky sometime. I say they could get tricky sometime.
Hey, North Broward, are you trying to work out the phone? Did they bring you the phone number yet,
Yes,
ma'am?
we're done, Your Honor.
Okay, good. Just stand by.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. To handle Ms. Downs. Okay, you discussed the matter with Ms. Downs. What's the, does the state make an offer, or actually it's MO? So what is the recommendation?
Judge, it's gonna be within your discretion. As I mentioned, on count one, I've spoken with Assistant City Attorney Tom Moss, and he's agreed to be bound by whatever decision the court makes. I do not represent Ms. Downs on count two, which is the capias out of the town of Davie. However, Judge, I've spoken with pretrial, I've spoken with Ms. Downs, who wants to resolve this count as well. And it is also within the court's discretion if the court wants to resolve count two. I'm asking for withholds and court costs on both counts.
Okay. Just making notes on the sheet. Okay, so, okay, Ms. Downs, withhold of adjudication and payment of court costs on both charges. I don't know what the underlying charge was on the, I'll have to look.
It's an open container. They're both open.
They're both open container. Oh, public consumption of alcohol. Okay, all right. So you'd like a withhold of adjudication and you'll pay the court costs on that, ma'am?
Which is it?
I don't know what the court costs are. I cannot tell you. Okay, you'll have a year to pay them.
A year to pay?
Typically, the MOs at $69. That's been my experience when I represented the city of Fort
Does
Lauderdale.
the
I don't
city
know what it
want,
is.
okay, 78, it might be $78 per, but if it's an MO, I just realized I can't give you a year to pay because it's not going to be that long. So I'll give you 90 days to pay. Would that be 78 times, 78 times 2. So $160,
That's
90 days. That works? Okay, raise your right hand, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes.
Put your hand down, state your full name.
Lori Ellen Downs.
Okay, and Ms. Downs, you've been advised by Counsel Jeremiah Clarence regarding taking a plea in 2 cases in which you're charged by the city. Which city is it?
Just the count 1 is the city of Sunrise, count 2 is the town of Dayton.
One, the city of Sunrise, 1, the town of Davie, both charged with public consumption of alcohol. And you are ready to resolve that by pleading no contest and receiving a withhold of adjudication and an assessment of court costs to be paid within 90 days. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or other mind-altering medications?
I'm sorry?
Are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or other mind-altering medications?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and do you feel fine today? You feel coherent?
Yes.
Okay, and you feel like you understand everything that's going on to resolve your cases today?
Yes.
Okay, and do you believe taking this plea is in your best interest?
Yes.
And are you entering into it freely and voluntarily and with advice of counsel?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so to the 1 count of public consumption of alcohol, how do you plead, guilty or no contest?
No contest.
And to the other 2nd count of public consumption of alcohol, how do you plead, guilty or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, the court accepts the pleas of the defendant, Ms. Lori Downs. Court finds that she entered into these pleas freely and voluntarily and understands the nature of the charges and the consequences of the pleas, and she's satisfied with this resolution. So the court hereby pronounces judgment on each case, 21-4670 MO 10A-MT. The court withholds adjudication and orders the defendant to pay court costs within 90 days on case number 21-000028 MO 30A. The court withholds adjudication and orders the defendant to pay court costs within 90 days. Okay, you have 30 days to appeal. 30? I don't even know. 30 days to appeal the sentence of this court. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed for you for purposes of an appeal. Okay, that's it.
Okay, thank you.
And
Thank
you will
very
be
much.
processed. Thank you, counsel. Processed now. Thank you, Ms. Downs. Thank you, deputies. That's very,
Welcome.
very kind of you to do that.
Yes, we're all trying to get through it, Your Honor.
Resolved. Resolved by plea. Great. Have a great rest of the weekend.
You too, thank you.
Both cases. Within my discretion to determine plea. Okay. I got it. Sorry, withhold court costs. 90 days. Okay. Wait, that is on Zoom?
I believe she just went back to the room. That would be the last one in North Broward.
But is she on Zoom?
I don't know.
So I do need the deputies at North Broward now. I'm confused. I just said goodbye. They didn't seem to indicate there's anybody else.
Okay, we can do them at the end.
I don't think she's coming back. I don't think they intended that she would be coming
There's
back.
one more on the docket for North Broward. I can wait for presence. Because it's an out of county hold. I just don't
Oh.
want to mess it up later.
No, then let's do that. But okay.